in win and place prize money. Top weight today is Bright Intervals, the Mount of Ben Dehan. Number 2 is Welsh Oaks. Chance of winning this race, ridden by Steve Smith Eccles. Number 3, Catabatic. More fuel for Huel, perhaps. Huel Davis rides. Number 4, First Bat, Richard Dunwoody. And number 5, One More Night, ridden by Luke Harvey. One More Night on the left of the 5 horses who are looking at their first fence. So, as they make their way down, those are the odds.
Handicap, the 6-4 favourite, opened at 7-4. Welsh Oak 11-4 from 9-4. And One More Night is 7-2 from 3-1. First Bout a 6-1 chance, back from 13-2. And Bright Intervals 9-1, opened at 15-2. And they're all quoted for the Fulwell handicap shares.
It's the first of 17 fences. Welsh Oak is on the extreme right, that's the grey. But the leader is Bright Intervals in the pink and cherry colours as they take the first, which they all negotiate safely. Catabatic just the back marker down in the second, which is the first of the open ditches they jump. They jump 3 in this race. This is the first one of them. And it's Bright Intervals who really attacks that fence in the lead from Welsh Oak. Catabatic on the extreme right. One More Night in the white jacket, First Bout in the grey colours, just in last place as they come down towards the third. And as they come into it, Bright Intervals takes it well in his stride, and all the others over safely too. One More Night is in pursuit in second, with Welsh Oak and First Bout and Catabatic in fourth, and the leaders over safely, and there's no change in the order. And it's Bright Intervals in the lead. Bright Intervals clear by about 8 lengths now to One More Night in second. And then Welsh Oak showing in third with First Bat on the inside of him and Catabatic just the back marker. So they start the turn into the home straight. And as they level up towards the fifth, it's Bright Intervals leading. Bright Intervals from One More Night, and then First Bat with Welsh Oak, and just behind him is Catabatic as they come down towards the sixth, and it's Bright Intervals jumping well. From One More Night in second and First Bat, and then comes Welsh Oak, and the back marker is Catabatic, and they race down towards the seventh. This will be the last next time round, and Bright Intervals the top weight from Ben Dehan, showing the way. First Bat seems to be enjoying life, comes to take it in second place, jumps it well, with One More Night on the outside of him. The grey Welsh Oak just leads Catabatic, but there's only sort of 5 to 6 lengths between first and last as they race up past the winners' enclosures, and John, all to play for.
Yes, Bright Intervals always takes a fierce hold. He wears a drop nose band, but he's dropped his nose for Ben Dehan and settled nicely in the lead. He's been jumping really well. So, just as important has First Bout. Jumping fences he hasn't really taken to jumping fences so far in his career over them. But today he's jumping particularly well. And the other doubtful jumper in the field is One More Night. I was just going to say he had been jumping well, when needless to say he went and hit that a rare clout. Nevertheless, he's still upright, and when he's completed steeplechase courses, he's been difficult to beat in the past. Nevertheless, Bright Intervals having his first run, but well when fresh.
So Bright Intervals leading from One More Night in the hoop sleeve jacket, then First Bat on the inside of Catabatic, and the back marker is Welsh Oak, winner of 16 races as they turn into the back straight and down towards the 11th of the 17 fences they jump. And it's Bright Intervals, joined on the outside by One More Night, Ben Dehan on Bright Intervals, Luke Harvey on One More Night, Steve Smith Eccles on Welsh Oak, the grey, going wide with Catabatic and Huel Davis, and First Bat and Richard Dunwoody. They're at the 11th now, and no change there. Catabatic second from the right now in the red jacket as they come down to the 12th. This is the last open ditch they have to jump. It's 6 from home. And here Bright Intervals has been passed by One More Night, but Catabatic going up on the outside of that one too. Welsh Oak is just getting 1 or 2 reminders to go about his business, as One More Night is really the first to commit with 5 to jump. But they're queuing up behind to take him on as they take the 5th from home, and Welsh Oak was a bit slow there. And it's One More Night in the lead. First Bout has come through to show second with Catabatic. This is the 4th from home. One More Night over in the lead. Second, third, fourth and fifth all jumped it safely, but Welsh Oak is just having to be ridden along. He could well stay on. Bright Intervals drops quickly away. He is now last, but up front it's One More Night who's keeping up the pressure from First Bout, who has that hurdle race speed, of course, in the past. Catabatic, unbeaten so far this season, is challenging on the outside, and now the race developing between these three. Old Welsh Oak, though, is staying on back in fourth place. Bright Intervals is going to be pulled up. They've got three to jump, and One More Night for First Bout and Catabatic. Little to choose between the three. Welsh Oak over safely in fourth, two to jump, and One More Night opens up by a couple of lengths to Catabatic wide of First Bout. One More Night, Catabatic, First Bout, the 1, 2, 3. But they've still got one more fence to jump in the Fulwell chase, and after 2.5 miles, it's all to play for, with Luke Harvey on One More Night being hard pressed now by Catabatic and Neil Davis in the air to get a touchdown together, and it's a battle up towards the line. One More Night in the white and Catabatic in the red, and it's going to be close, but One More Night has the acceleration to win the race by a length from Catabatic in second, a gap of 8 lengths then or thereabouts to First Bout in third, and behind these came Welsh Oak, who completed for fourth. The result then of this Fulwell handicap, it's a win for number 5, One More Night, at 4 to 1 in the colours of Mr. Richard West, trained at Twyford by McKie and ridden by Luke Harvey, for whom this winner was the 9th of the season. Second is number 3, Catabatic, and loses his beaten record this season, ridden by Hugh Davis today. Third horse home was number 4, First Bout, ridden by Richard Dunwoody, and I'm sure Nick.
And third, number 4, First Bout, returned at 6 to 1. The tape returns win 440, places £2 exactly and 140. The dual forecast paid £3.70 and 5 rounds.